My name is Benjamin Akakpo. Thank you for staying. Now, in our first story this morning, hundreds of residents of Maamobi are out on the streets to protest government's plan to evict them. According to the residents, they have been given 21 days to evacuate the area or be forced to leave. They are, however, on a march to convince government to rescind its decision. My colleague Michael Ashali is on the ground and joins us live. Michael, if you can hear me, what is the latest development as far as this demonstration is concerned?
Hello.
If you can hear me, I am asking what is the latest that you can report as far as this demonstration is concerned?
So currently we are heading very close to the Fanofa area. We've walked all the way from the Maamobi JHS, very close to the Maamobi police station here. We'll be speaking shortly to the assemblyman here. You can see the police chief in charge of the Nima area who was just speaking to the assemblyman here. So they are marching all the way to Obra Sport, and they are hoping to submit some letters, which you can see in the brown envelope, to some people in government. I'll ask the exact demands and what exactly they are also asking for. I have the assemblyman for the area. Good morning. So what's your full name though?
My full name is Wisdom Boatin, aka Okumanipa or Kumunipa.
Okay. I hope you don't kill anybody. So, but let me ask you, so what are exact demands? What are your concerns?
Our demand is, one, we want the government to intervene in this matter. Okay. For us to discuss this issue. Because we are citizens. You cannot give us just 1 week or 21 days to evacuate from the land. We have been presiding on the land since 1967. So we are not foreigners, we are Ghanaians. So the state should exercise patience for us. We can't litigate with the state. We can never litigate with the state. The strength of those that are living there in the state cannot battle with them.
Okay. So when I listen to you, you are agreeing that yes, the land is for the state and you are willing to leave, but just need some more time to leave.
Nobody is disputing that fact that the land does not belong to the state.
Okay.
But the land was given to us by our predecessors by AMA.
Okay.
So we are on that land since 1967 up to date. And we have been paying revenue to then AMA and the current Ayawaso North Municipal Assembly. We are paying revenue to them. So I don't see why you can evacuate Ghanaians within just 21 days. Are we foreigners? We are not foreigners. We are Ghanaians.
Okay. So how much more time do you need?
Well, when we get there, we'll cross. When we get there, we'll cross. But our wishes, the state will invite us and listen to our concern. Several petitions have been written to office of the president, office of the vice president, but attention has not been called. That's why we are doing this demonstration. Maybe somebody has sight on our petition, but through this demonstration, the government will hear from us.
Okay.
To invite us.
Again, I see some of the people asking for compensation. Why compensation?
Well, they think they have invested on the land.
Okay.
So if the government, the state were to evacuate us, they need a little compensation.
Okay.
Because they have spent money on that land.
Okay.
And it was AMA that authorized them, our predecessors, to do that stores over there. And now it has turned to be a residential area. And Ayawaso North Municipal Assembly cannot tell us that they are not aware that those that are living there, the population that are living there, are not a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot.
I see.
So there's exercise patience.
Okay.
We cannot litigate with the state.
Okay.
The state should exercise patience so that we have a very nice discussion so that my people too will calm down.
Okay.
Before they will evacuate.
Okay.
But within 8 days there and 21 days, I don't want any chaos to happen.
Okay.
It will send a very bad signal for the state.
I come to ask you who your envelopes are directed to, but what exact concerns do you have with the MC for the area, Zachariah MZ?
Well, he's all ready to listen to us. He's not trying to cooperate with me as an assembly member. Try to bully me. So, I just have to exercise patience.
Those are heavy accusations that you're also making.
Yes, of course, I have to say that. Because if you serve the community letter without giving a copy to the assembly member, does he respect me as an assembly member? It was the people give me the mandate to lead them. So if you want to serve the community, I'm the first person for him to serve, for me to be served. Before I even pronounce it to the community, you cannot pass behind me to go and give the community letters that we are giving them 21 days without my consent.
Okay, great. So let me ask you finally. So who are these envelopes directed to?
Well, this petition is going to give in to first the sitting president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and also the vice president Alhaji Bawumia, and a speaker of parliament as well.
Okay. Which speaker of parliament do you have in mind?
The sitting speaker of parliament.
Okay.
That's I forget the name. Okay.
That's fine. So that's Wisdom, the assemblyman for the Maamobi area, I want to believe. Great, and he's been telling us the exact demands that they have from this protest here. They're almost at a brass spot where we are currently. It's Fan-Offa area, around the Fan-Offa traffic light here. I'll be speaking to some more people here to find out, as citizens, as residents, indigenous of the Maamobi area, what concerns do you also have? I mean, they've been asking for compensation for those who have developed their land, and again, for some more time, if they have to leave eventually, but they are hoping that some more conversations will have to happen before they finally decide to leave here.
Me pacho yesterday 28 days neso me sromo fa America kranka ma ye ho no bia koto mutimi ma be say 1 year 2 years ne fa ye pepre ne fa ye fa sesa ye man ye nyama ne ye nko yesterday na nado ani MZ ani MPP abase yesterday wom ye do nyame pacho nim say ye abase aseso ne yete but ye beko ya ye beko eto ma ye mre o ma ye kwan 1 year 2 years ne fa sesa bi to mesi bi fie mi wie ye akakakra se se me kwan eti mesre mi do nyame pa mu chow na do ne na aban enu NZ enu mo mu kika se enu Bawumia yesre o mu tie ye sufre ye kita nkwala ebi tro me ba atro Beba betro S JHS mesre me do nyame pa mu chawo omoma ye mre oma ye 1 year or 2 years ye do mase
so she's one of those residents who are asking for some more time. Their major concern is where to from here, and that's what they're hoping government to give them some more time to find answers to. Let's see how that goes here. So back to you in the studio. Becoming very chaotic a bit. Yeah, but there's some more women. There's not just men that are on the march here from Maamobi all the way to Obrasport. There are women here holding placards with many concerns as well. Let me find some of those women, the exact concerns here. Bossman, let me talk to this woman here. Okay, let me look for some women to talk to. There are children as well who are part of this march. Let me get inside here a little bit and find from some of the women who are with us. Mommy, so what's your concern?
It's a problem.
Then why didn't you share red and imagine?
Ah, you see, and two of them, you need baby. Any baby are continuing to read.
This is an open mammo.
That's all fine chair.
And I mean, two and a mammo mreka cra.
And I'm my 2 years be.
2 years. 2 years, remember, then never to make my hair.
Oh, you better crack.
Sisi ano ye 2 then I obey.
Say to me, I have me. You baby, I call. Meaning, baby, hey.
But you see, I know what sitting as was saying.
Ah, you won't okay, yeah.
Let me speak to some more women who are part of the protest here en route to Obra Sport, challenging government's decision to evict them within 21 days. Me pacho wona anentina also o machibi.
Me ni baby abatina, me kuno so yare, me ni baby me di kukura ko. Nti o wodam me nya sika susu.
Nti anka opese ye modensis ye ma momre kakra.
Pacho
Me sem resen.
My mentini ye nti me ni di amaka susu. Mentini ye ya igbeni nti me ni di amaka.
But sisi anu wasitena na ete say ene bi mu akasa mo say ayedin.
Oh, ama entina kakra. Ansa no enko entunko.
But your mama 2 years kra mo be ready.
Pacho
That no enya sika no betimi akọ.
Pacho enya sika ebanya. Pacho.
So she's also one resident here who's telling us that currently her husband is not well. She doesn't have the means to also take him to a hospital to adequately cater for his health and put him back in shape. So I'll be speaking to some more people. They are young men and women as part of this protest. Let's find out from some of them here. Baby, and you don't
Mama, baby,
so, I mean, before I started talking to her, she was singing a song that, well, she has nowhere to go. It's Maamobi that she will stay at the end of the day. But multitudes of people that have joined this protest here to send a signal to government and to the Municipal Chief Executive, Zakaria Mohammed, who is the MC for Ayawaso North. They are asking for some more time before they move.
Well, Michael, so we know that this demonstration is ongoing and that they are headed to the Obra spot where finally they are hoping to meet some government officials and make these submissions. We'll stay with you as the demonstration continues. But by way of the numbers, how many people are we looking at? I mean, a guesstimate.
Kakpo, if I had to do some good guesswork here, I should have more than 1,000 people in this particular protest here. Currently, they are very close to Odorais area. If you know Circle, Odorais, and that's where the front of this particular protest is. The end of that, where you see that FPU vehicle, is somewhere after the Fanofa traffic light here. That leads to the Fanofa area here. So that's what we can hear. So I mean, some more people here. I don't know.
because we are citizens. We have our own right.
Okay, so that's here. So this is becoming very noisy as well. But you can hear from mothers who are part of this protest who say don't go anywhere. They are singing and dancing, but don't be fooled. This is supposed to be a march, a protest to protest government decision to evict them from the Maamobi area here. Now, these are a lot of homes we are talking about here, and arguably every single one of these individuals represents a home, and we have about more than 1,000 people in this particular protest. Women, men, children are part of this protest here, and they are asking for some more time, some more deliberations before they will be allowed, before they should be, they will evict this particular place that we are talking about here. So a lot of people in this particular protest, they are almost at a brass spot where they are hoping to end this particular march, and will be submitting their petitions. The assemblyman tells me to some people in the government. They have one addressed to the president, the other addressed to the vice president, and they have one also directed to the Speaker in Parliament, Right Honourable Alban Bagman, as well. Yes, so a lot of people here, but the police is also with them to ensure security, to ensure that this protest is peaceful and nobody gets hurt at the end of the day. It becomes event-free. At the end of the day, their message will go across to government without any news of chaos at the end of the day. So a lot of people here who have joined this particular march here this morning.
Michael Ashali, thank you. We'll stay with you. We'll reconnect with you when it is time for them to actually hand over this petition. But that is my colleague there, Michael Ashali. Let's go.